Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably going to be a long one, but we'll start it out. Good morning, or actually this is evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. This is Crazy Man Chase. So, I am about ready to go pick up my kids, so I'm going to have a nice little long drive. Now, I'm not sure because I've switched phones on which one I'm recording on, just to see which one's better. Now, this phone has more storage as well, so it won't cut off, and I can do a longer thing than like 9-10 minutes. But I haven't got any suggestions on rants or anything, so I don't really know what to talk about today, or at this point in time. I'm actually probably just going to end up calling my friend Kelsey, which me and her have weird banters and weird things. She's kind of a crazy person, but hey. But I am, trying to find a girlfriend, and I'm talking to this one lady. I actually know her in personal life. So I am attempting to see if I can take her on a date. If I can, that'd be great, but I don't know when, because, problem with having kids and her having kids and schedules and all that crazy stuff. So I might just rant about being a single parent. Now, I don't have my kids all the time, unfortunately. I do love them. I do want to be with them more. But they live with their mother. I'm not going to go into that court case decision, but they live with their mother. And I only get them on every other weekend. Now, people think I'm crazy because I work a lot of hours, and well, by working a lot of hours, you would assume I wouldn't have time to have my kids. But with my job, I'm a security guard, and I don't have a permanent location that I work. I just fill in. Well, because I fill in at every location, and I do all that, my boss gives me more leeway in the fact that I get to have weekends off with my kids, and I take it as much as possible. Now, because I work a lot and I take my weekends off for my kids, and my kids are my priority, past couple of girlfriends I've had was a bad thing. Now, I left one girlfriend for another reason. I won't get into that because it's a personal reason. Excuse me. But it is what it is. But I've had a couple of girlfriends that, I was dating, and they thought, I'll choose them over work. Well, I work to pay my bills, to live on my own, to do everything I want to do, and they didn't understand that. I got out of the military, had to live in my parents' house, which I don't blame people that have to live in their parents' house because they don't have the money or don't have the means. I was going in a dark place when I was living at my parents' house because I wasn't independent. I didn't have structures or anything. Well, I put structures. I put rules on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself to get a job. And the reason for me wanting to get a job, this is the reason I told myself, I have to get a job so I can prove to myself that I will be a good role model for my kids. I went back to court to fight to get my son. That was money I didn't have, but I did it so I could have my kids more. And because I do everything for my kids, it's not for me. If I wanted to, I would have probably never worked again. But I did it for my kids. I did it so that I could show my kids the right way to live, the right thing to do. You might not want to work. And trust me, no one wants to work. I don't care who you are. No one wants to work. Everyone wants a job that they love and that they don't feel like it's work. But work is what makes money. Now, if you have a job that you love, you're probably making a decent amount of money, or you're sacrificing that money for something you love to do. I don't blame those people. Those people love what they do and they work hard at it. And I am all for that. But if you can't do what you love, you got to do what you're good at. And if you're good at standing around and twiddling your thumbs, then find a job to stand around and twiddle your thumbs. If you're good with your hands, but you don't love construction or you don't love building cars, but you're good at it, do it. It'll make you good money. If you aren't good at anything, find what you're good at. Now, working a lot, having kids, there's no love life. If I get a day off and I don't have my kids, yeah, I'm sitting at home doing nothing. I might be playing video games. I might be doing nothing. Because it's a rare thing that I'm not responsible for something else. I always like to call my kids my real job, my real thing. I love them. I love them dearly, but they drive me up the wall. So it's one of those catch-22s. I love what I do, but then again, I'm just good at it. I don't have to love what I'm good at.